Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in here. We got some good stuff to cover today. Yes, we do, baby. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. Appreciate y'all for all the love and support. Now, with that being said, y'all, I'm not finna hold y'all up on this good Sunday. We finna dive right into it. I just want to ask y'all something. Do y'all ever notice how loud the Democrats scream when it fits their narrative, but how quiet they get when it doesn't help their agenda? Yep. It's okay when a white cop screams justice, but our very own people are dying in the hands of illegals and failed policies. And it's crickets. Yeah, it's quiet. Y'all, it is quiet. And they want to sit here and say the Republicans are very hateful, but that party side of history, y'all, says otherwise. Meanwhile, they living up luxury style, y'all, eating good, sleeping good, bills paid and all of that, and want us to sit here and allow the scrap. Y'all got the American people messed up. And this is the reason why they are waking up. And we the people, I got questions. Okay, I got a lot of questions that I need answers to. Because when certain situations happen to certain people, it's outrage, there's protests, there are all kind of things happening. But where are these very same people that be screaming justice and all this other type of stuff? Where they at when a situation happens and they ain't nowhere to be found? Like, seriously. And then you want to have these libtards and all that coming in my comment section coming for me because I'm just sitting here trying to spit the facts. Literally it. Then when I asked Chantel, interesting. I'm because it happens all the time, y'all. Interesting. Where can I find this so I can go ahead and look it up and see? Crickets. Silent. Quiet. So you're trying to prove a point to me. You tell me you got this information, but you can't give it to me. And I'm supposed to sit here and just be like, okay. Hell no. If you want to come in the comment section and you want to talk the talk, then walk the walk like my President Trump and his whole administration team been doing since they hit the White House since day one, baby. Come on. That's the kind of standards you got to have. How we gonna learn if you can't prove the facts? Ain't that what it's all about? Is trying to get the truth out there, or you know what I'm saying? Or even if I'm just, you know what I'm saying, let me see, let me match this up, give it to me, baby. Okay. All right, now y'all, I'm finna shut up. Let's go ahead and dive into the video coming straight from Trump Girl on Fire on X if y'all want to follow her. Where is the outrage? Black Lives Matter, Democrats. Where y'all at? Let's go ahead and dive into the video, y'all.
Hey guys, now I don't know if y'all heard about Lishia Thompson, the black woman that got unalived.
Yep, I did, because I definitely did a reaction on it when she got unalived by 6 illegals due to a robbery. We still screaming her name and saying her name because, again, the media is not showing this coverage like that. Let's get into it.
From 6 migrants, undocumented criminals that shouldn't have even been here in the first place.
Facts.
Where's the outrage? Y'all notice there was no outrage for her?
I know.
From BLM, from Al Sharpton, NAACP. None of them. Where they at? No Jasmine Crockett. Nobody. Where they at? Where they at? Not even The View mention it.
Okay.
Huh? Where they at? Okay, exactly. Not even Benjamin Crump.
Fact.
Where he at? Nowhere to be found? Why? Because it ain't a Caucasian person that did it? That's why all this is ignored? Because it wasn't a Caucasian person? I told y'all, they don't give a damn about what goes on in the black community.
Period.
They all talk, but no show. No show, no action, no nothing. I don't know why y'all still kissing their butts.
I don't know
y'all
either.
Crazy.
I don't know either. No marches, no hashtags, just silence, y'all. Her life didn't fit the narrative. So they ignored it. I'm just stating some facts, okay? Because where they at? Like she said, where are they? We see now it ain't about justice. It's about headlines, y'all. That's all it is for these bimbos. It's headlines. Let's keep this thing moving because I ain't finna keep y'all here with me all day, baby. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Coming straight from Sweet Texas Rose. Facts and history never change. Now, the caption of this says, the Republican Party is a party of hate. Always was and always will be. This should be interesting. Let's get into it.
The Republican Party is a party of hate. Always was and always will be. At least if you're a Democrat, that's what you believe.
Okay. You cleared it up quick, buddy.
A little history lesson. Who was the president that caused the Trail of Tears? Andrew Jackson, a Democrat. What about the president who threw Japanese in internment camps? Franklin D. Roosevelt, a Democrat. Who was the president that outlawed the KKK? Ulysses S. Grant, a Republican. You know, the Klan who was started after Reconstruction, formed by Southern Democrats. Ooh, this is a good one. Who was the party that championed for women's rights? Republicans. Did you know Susan B. Anthony was a Republican? I didn't know that. Now you know.
I didn't either.
You know, in 1964, the Democrats opposed the Civil Rights Act? How dare they? Yet it was still able to be passed thanks to House Republicans. Shit, I could do this all night. And of course, the misinformed will deny it and come to my page and leave hateful comments.
Oh, yeah, they got that. Yeah, they will do that.
Liberals lead with emotion.
Okay, come on, BZDZL on TikTok if y'all want to follow this person. I'm gonna have to look her up because I ain't know that either. There's one person I don't know. See, y'all, and this is where you go in and you fact check what he just said. If any of y'all confused on how to get started or how do I know that this is true, that what he's saying, go research it. Don't take it from him or me. I'm gonna just tell y'all that. I'm on my journey. You know what I'm saying? I know as much as I know with the help of my family here, right here on my channel and myself. You know what I'm talking about? So you got to get it for yourself, y'all. Republicans passed the civil rights when Democrats resisted. Okay? So let's just state it first. The KKK, founded by the Southern Democrats. Go look it up. Go look it up. Don't come for me until you look it up. Because I ain't sending for you. I ain't sending for you, boo-boo. Hate isn't about labels. It's about history. So, with that being said, y'all just, go take a little bit of time out your day to go fact check these. All right? Don't come for me. All right? I'm just a messenger here. I'm trying to wake a little bit more of y'all up. All right. Now, with that being said, y'all, let me stop playing. We finna go ahead and dive into the next video coming straight from the right writer me. Why do people vote for Democrats? They want you to have nothing at all. Okay, nothing at all. Wow. They have everything. I think this message cannot be shared enough. Of course, we got the little drunk Nancy Pelosi right here at the bottom. We about to dive into this video, y'all, and just, hear what's going to take place in here. Let's get it.
Nancy Pelosi, Barbara Boxer, Dianne Feinstein, Kamala Harris, Jerry Brown, Gavin Newsom. They're all from the same place. They're all from the same class. They're all very wealthy. They all have estates. Kevin's living in a $9 million home. Jerry's got a big Grass Valley estate. Feinstein had one of the most beautiful homes at Tahoe. Barbara Boxer's at Rancho Mirage. But their policies made sure that people where I live can't buy a house.
Me too.
Because of the regulations. It's so hard to do. Or they made sure that food is very expensive, or there's no natural gas. And because it doesn't affect them, because they have enough money.
Come on.
That they don't really care about the rates. They can either get their income and capital gains or get right up, but they don't really worry about it. And then something like Los Angeles happens. And now everybody's dumbfounded. Oh my God, I'm not insulated from this. No, you're not.
Man, come on, Robin. Okay, Robinson. Air Hearted on TikTok, y'all. Those are really true facts, y'all, that he just stated within that minute and 5 seconds. Because where is the lies? Seriously. They promise equity and they live in royalty, y'all. Like, he just summed up some facts, like some real facts. They don't care. As long as they pockets is fat and they living good and eating good, they don't give a damn about anybody else. They don't care about you struggling. They want us to struggle while they rich. They want to keep us down. Then they make all these daggone promises. They ain't now one of them kept. And if they are keeping a promise that they made, it's only because they're going to benefit from it, people. Come on. Wake up, y'all. Please wake up. Please, just wake up. See right through the BS. All right, y'all. Coming straight from at the 1776. In 2014-25, this man ran for state senate as a Democrat in North Carolina, privileged and engaged in the political process. I'm not going to read this whole thing, y'all, but we got a little understanding of it. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the video.
Okay, story time. Let's talk about it. So in 2014, 2015, I ran for office. I was a Democrat then. I was a strong Democrat. I was a part of the state committee here in North Carolina, and I ran for state senate. I did not win, but I was very, very privileged to be able to run to understand the political process. So during that time, I also started to see when I went to the 2012 Democrat convention here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I started to see the party platform started to change, especially when they took God out of the platform. But I also, throughout this process, I started to see that the Democrat Party started to shift as it related to individuals they wanted to promote and make leaders within their party. At that time when I was a part of the state committee, I started to see that they started to promote more black women and more LGBT gay individuals instead of men, black men and men in general. And now if we think about it right now, the Democrats are about to spend millions of dollars, $20 million supposedly, on how to talk to men. Why? It's all about your agenda. It's all about your platform. You spent so many times trying to downgrade men. You started to push men out of your party. Really, if you think about it right now, the top runners in your party
and
are
out the household,
gay men and women. You start thinking about the front runners of your party. Right now, I see this Pete Buttigieg, AOC, Jasmine Crockett, and Kamala Harris are the top as it relates to the individuals you want to see in 2028.
Hell
push
yeah.
men out, but you wonder why you can't talk to men. You started this whole thing about toxic masculinity. You wanted men to hate themselves. You got what you wanted. You started to push women 24/7. You are a woman's party. If you think about the men in your party, I don't really consider them pretty much masculine.
But still can't tell us what a woman is. Come on. Y'all, they removed God, leadership, all of this stuff. I don't represent that. I can't see myself representing that. And then y'all try to remove the working good class men that was left. And they are tired of being sick and tired. They said, okay, we're going to show y'all better than we can tell y'all. This ain't about gender or anything. It's about respect.
Individual men that do support you are a lot on the feminine side. The kind of people you'll see at a Beyonce concert. Let's just think about your agenda. The last election, all you talked about was the unaliving process that starts with an A. You didn't talk about no policy. Again, you start talking about the elites in college, individuals that are hard workers who work regular jobs, who work in factories, who work with their hands. You're against. You disrespect them by calling them stupid.
But use our tax dollars to go put it on all this BS that y'all was putting it out there on. Shout out to Elon and Doge for letting us know, keeping it real in 2025 with us. Let's get it.
Stupid and idiots. You don't think they're smart enough. Let's just go further back. Let's talk about NAFTA. The Democrats just threw the working class under the bus, sent our jobs off to different countries, still want to maintain that they're the party of the working class. Y'all was able to disguise that for a very, very long time. But now y'all gone totally left. You mean to tell me you for illegal immigration? You want people to come here and work against jobs against American people. Those same individuals who you want to court. And one core principle about men is we protect our women. But you want to have males go against women in sports. And you wonder why men are not for you guys. Again, you reap what you sow. Again, you want women to run your party. And it's okay. You can be a woman's party. But men see through that. You want women to be in charge. You don't want men to do anything. You talk badly about us. You want us to follow women. You don't want us to be leaders. When it comes to white men, I feel sad. Got people like Jasmine Crockett and all the AOCs talking all this craziness about white men, even though majority of these black women who are in leadership positions are married to white men. Even Don Lemon saucy self. And men just want somebody that's genuine. We want a party that talks about the issues. You focused on the cultural issue. You want trans here. You want LGBT this. You talk about how many degrees you got and how women are doing this. But yet you want a traditional man. Again, the Democrat Party did this to themselves. And I remember when they did that. That was one of the main reasons why I left the Democrat Party. Because I seen where it was going. Again, your leadership is terrible. In Congress, I think they got a 19% approval rating. They don't see any type of leadership. Hakeem, Dollar Tree, Obama, Corey, talk too much, Booker, Chuck, Flip Flop, Schumer. I mean, y'all really ain't got nobody.
Yo,
the Democrat Party
don't take them folks out like that.
And that we're not toxic. That the male voice is just as important as a female voice. You'll continue to lose men. I don't give a damn how many studies it takes. Again, until you change your agenda and talk to men, not down to men, and men will continue to trend conservative. Because naturally, men are created to be leaders, not followers.
Man, come on. All that in one. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. That was beautiful. You see what freaking happens when your policies do not match up with no. We're all confused. We're just trying to see where they're at. That I'm trying to still figure out what is their mission statement. Yeah, like I'm still trying to figure out what policies do they have in line besides fear mongering and all this other crap that they be coming with. And then you wonder why these folks is waking up and they saying, okay, Trump's policies is saying this, that, and the other, boom, boom, boom. He gonna do this, that, and the other. And then you got them over here, Trump. Flying to El Salvador to go protect this. We haven't said anything about Lishia Thomas. Where's Black Lives Matter? Right? Like y'all say, it ain't lining up. It ain't saying what it's gonna do for the American people besides continue to keep just riding off our backs while y'all live filthy rich. Don't nobody want to keep eating the scraps that y'all giving. It's time for y'all to wake up and go back to the drawing board and try to figure out something at this point. I don't know. Tell us something. Give us something. Other than Trump. Okay? Please. Spare us. Spare us. We the people. Give us something.